Miss Thyatira, welcome to the merge. Okay, well everyone drop your buffs. Woo. The new color is blue. Now here's the thing, there are 10 buffs, and there's a merge feast. You know, eat your food right over there. And one of these 10 buffs, however, is a note. If you pick the buff with a note, the note will say you must go to Patmos Island. And if you pick the note that says you must go to Patmos Island, you will miss out on the merge feast.
Oh my gosh!
Alright, one by one, someone go up and pick a blue buff.
One by one, please.
Blue buff. Which one seems the less notey?
Alright, Tyler, just pick.
Thank God!
Alright, you can sit on the bench over there. Next person.
I'm a feasting!
Alright, Keenan, you can join Tyler at the bench. Next person. Two.
Yes.
Oh man!
I'm sorry.
I weigh 140. Did you give it away?
You have been chosen to go to the island of Patmos. Okay, so Luke, by fate, you have been chosen to go to the island of Patmos. However, if someone would like to take Luke's spot and go to the island of Patmos instead, that can happen.
Dara. I'll go. I don't mind keeping it.
Keenan has said,
I want to go.
Keenan has decided to give up his spot first. Alright, since Keenan was first, Keenan, you're taking Luke's spot then.
Wow.
Alright.
Wow.
Everyone else, okay, you guys
Grab your buffs. That saves us some time. Woo!
Keenan has decided to forfeit the merge feast and in return will be going to the island of Patmos.
I did want to give Luke some food as well. I think he's a great dude, and I really like I said, I respect him for how he fought in that challenge. And he's had nothing to eat as a result of his hard efforts. So, and also I do feel this could possibly benefit me as well. Welcome to the island of Patmos. It is where John the Revelator was believed to have received a vision of the end of the world, what he referred to as the Great Tribulation. Your visit to the island of Patmos may provide you with a vision of the end of the world, or more specifically, the end of this game. Every visit to the island will grant players the opportunities to earn advantages in this game. However, each one comes with a price. If you fail, you may see the end. The end times come to you more quickly than you think. With that said, you have made the merge of Survivor BC Tribulation. Congratulations! And just like that, the first horseman of the apocalypse has struck. Famine. You will have been chosen by fate to miss out on the merge feast as a result of this horseman. While this may seem like a disadvantage to you at first, you're now the only player who has access to the location of the merge hidden immunity idol. Here's your clue to the merge idol.
Alright, so Horseman of the Apocalypse found struck, and because he has missed out on the merge feast, Keenan has a clue to the merge idol at Island of Patmos. Here it is. So better look for the audience.
Definitely my ride or die Mitch. Mitch and I will be sharing the food together, I feel. And we have to do it only if it's super secretly.
Okay, welcome to your first individual immunity challenge. You guys will be playing for the immunity necklace. Alright. Okay, so this challenge is really simple. It's a Survivor BC Classic. So grab one torch and pick one mat. When I say go, you have to balance on one leg.
Okay.
Your feet cannot touch your leg. Your feet cannot touch the ground. You can't support your leg. Okay, this is for
In the
immunity.
chat.
I'm back.
Survivors ready!
Killing it.
I'll count down from 10. By the time I say 0, your feet, one of your foots have to be raised in the air. Count down from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
Feet
0.
off the ground, or else you're almost
Can't touch your
out.
foot to your leg, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
Everyone's like wobbling and I can see it on the corner of my eye.
Alright, that's the end of my rain, man.
Tyler is out of this challenge.
Poor Tyler. Tyler, I offered you $500 and you didn't.
I don't think my foot would get that sore.
Good job, Mitch.
I forgot going to help you.
No worries, dude.
So much.
Everyone is left except for
Alright, in 20 seconds, you're gonna have to put the hand that is not holding the torch on your head. 20 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Everyone's hand that is not holding the torch has to be on their head. So if your hand is removed from your head, you're out.
I'm done.
Andrew is out of this challenge. Aiden is out of this challenge.
All right, my left calf is
Aiden
3
is out
times
of this
bigger.
challenge.
we got a couple people steady at me. Wow. He's tripping over I walk this way. Hold it together. I need to pee so bad. It's fine. I got this.
Saying a vacation. Going to Fiji's vacation.
Oh, your hands off your head.
Same thing got me.
Down to 5, you got Dylan, Knight, Stevie, Jenny, and Luke.
Keep it on there, Dylan.
Dylan is out of this challenge.
Good try, man.
Good try, Dylan.
I felt my Achilles going.
Alright, in 30 seconds, the foot that is raised must now be touching the knee of the opposite leg, like so. This should be your position. This should be your position. The foot that is raised must be touching the knee of the other leg.
Can we touch the ground to position it?
No.
You must make the transition.
Let's make the transition. Alright, from 20, 19, 18,
we do
17,
it like now?
Yeah,
16,
whenever you want.
15, 14, 13.
Oh, I think hand,
Jenny, remove
the hand,
from
yeah.
your head. 11, 10, 9, 8, Stevie's got it, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Luke gotta make the
3,
transition.
2, 1, 0, okay.
Everyone's made the
Everyone's made
transition.
the transition. If the foot removes from the knee, you are out. If your hand removes from your head, you're out. If you touch the ground, you're out.
A little bit, having trouble. Not
Stevie
easy.
is out of this challenge. We have a showdown between Luke and Knights. Luke, you are out of the challenge. Knights wins immunity!
Dreams come true.
Officially got the title as Knight now.
Knight, congrats.
Well, we were like 3 people.
Knight, talk to me. How does it feel winning the first individual immunity of the season?
Honestly, like, so good. This was one of my only goals in this game was to win an individual immunity. It's something that's been eluding me for a while, so I really wanted to just win that. And so I'm excited to be safe for a round and see what happens. So.
Alright, well guys, Knight cannot be voted out at the first Merge Tribal Council, which will be tomorrow morning. Alright? Y'all can head back to camp.
Thank you.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Can I leave these here?
Immunity felt really good. I knew this one I really needed, just because you never actually know where votes are going to go in a merge situation. The first vote, I mean every vote's different, but especially the first one, it's easy to feel paranoid, so it's good to feel safe tonight. If we have kind of like a clear-cut plan to get Tyler out, and basically we're being very straight up with, hey, this is what we're going to do, and so most likely it's going to be a 6-4 vote, you know, with our tribe doing Tyler and 4 votes on Andrew, I think.
The name that we originally were tossing around is like Mitch or Andrew. Okay. Because Andrew was like the big guy.
No part of me thinks flipping is a good strategy in this spot. I think if I do that, Tyler just goes, ha ha ha, well, suck it, Knight, and then votes me out next round, knowing the type of player he is.
I'm not worried about this merge at all. I'm just getting I have 3 close allies in Stevie, Dylan, and Luke who feel bonded to me because of pink. Aiden and Andrew are gonna flip to me. Look at my information from them, they're gonna tell me everything. I'll tell them everything, and I'll make the best decision possible. I don't see the advantage though of making our tribe more of a minority. That's pretty stupid. So what do you want to do for the vote, man? Did you talk to the Keen? I told you guys to fund banter and stuff like that. I thought I'd let you guys think it over the night. Yeah.
Well, we know you're voting that way, so I haven't talked to Keen to get voted again, but...
Are you still mad that I'm not betraying one of my tribe mates?
I'd like you to... I don't want to see one of my names. Yeah, honestly.
But like, do you understand how like emotional that sounds? I don't want to see one of our names come up.
Well,
Like, do you understand? Like,
it might be emotional, but it's just we don't want to see one of our names.
I don't understand why.
Because you're a dangerous player, and we want you to do basically what we say.
So you want me to sit around in the game and just wait?
We want you to cannibalize yourselves, basically. Like,
Sorry?
We want you, your tribe, to cannibalize each other. That's basically what
They might do that. Like, they might be telling you that they're gonna do that. I don't think they will. I'm not gonna do that. I promise you. That's not how I play. I'm not gonna cannibalize.
Yeah, if you don't want to do that,
I'm not gonna cannibalize my tribe so you guys would trust me more. Like, this is the stupidest thing in my life.
Well,
So you're saying
you're
prove...
telling me... Like,
So you're telling me to prove my loyalty, I should turn my backs on the people who when they need me most, who have been good to me this whole game.
Like,
Well, then I trust you.
I don't care about your loyalty to them at all. Like, that doesn't mean anything.
But if I'm so easily able to break my loyalty for my own gain, then I don't really care about loyalty at all. Loyalty is sticking by the people even when it's not beneficial to you. Sticking with someone that's only beneficial to you is not loyalty, it's convenience. And that you're not going to get to the end of this game with just having convenience, guys. Because one day it won't be convenient for them to keep you anymore.
Like, I don't want to vote with you, to be honest.
What?
I don't want to vote with you unless you can do
Ever?
this for us. Well, right now, you guys are all voting Andrew.
I'm pushing for Andrew. I've talked to Keenan, you, and Jenny about it.
Okay.
I haven't told Knight about it. I haven't told Aiden. I haven't told Andrew.
Yeah, obviously don't tell Andrew, but I'll talk to
And
Keenan.
I've talked, and you know, I've talked to Keenan. You were there. So like, that's what I'm pushing for. I think it makes more sense. Like, who would you rather go against a challenge, myself or Andrew?
Well, I'm not really worried about the challenges right now. Like, it's...
Well, you should be, man. That's what's gonna end up getting you at the end. Just
Can
the
you,
word.
can you vote how I want you to vote? Or
No,
can you give me
no,
mine?
I'm not gonna vote how
Okay.
you want.
Well, then, like, I can't trust you.
But you can't, man. Because so you're saying because I'm being honest with you about
You're
everything.
asking me to vote for Andrew. I'm asking.
So
you
I
to
think
vote
so.
for
Like, look, if you can't do that, I kind of get it,
Yeah, I can't do that.
right? Just like but then could you not understand why I can't vote my tribe?
Yeah.
And then all I'm asking you is try to make sure it's on my name they're writing down.
Okay. Well, like, honestly, I don't really trust you right now. I don't know.
Okay, I know. I'm being too honest with you. Is that because if I told you yes, I'll vote one of my tribes. Yes, it's fine. Would you say, oh, I trust them now?
If I look,
Do you see like
if
the
you told me
logic?
how you're gonna vote, and then it popped up, that's how you voted.
I'm
then
voting
I'd be like,
Andrew.
Okay, that's how
I'm voting Andrew, and I'm stealing the money.
Yeah,
And that's what's
I don't want you to
happening.
vote Andrew.
And that's what's happening.
I don't want you to vote anyone.
Okay, but
I'm
can't
just
you
saying.
trust me that's happening?
Okay, you can do that. Then. I want to vote. I don't want to vote. I'm not voting anyone of mine the sex. I'm voting one of you for the first.
That's fine. You guys have full authority to do that.
Yeah. And if you want to jump on board with the vote to save your own ass here, then I'd do so. If I was in your spot, I trust what I'll say.
If you're in my spot and you did something like that, this is why you would never win the game.
Well, like, if you want to, do you want to get past the next round, or maybe make it to the end, or you want to just, like,
Or do I want to stick to my guns, stick to my values in the game, stick to what I know works, and possibly win? So you want me?
You won the game.
So you want me to just? So you want me to try to get as far as I can, looking like a schmuck, but probably not winning, or you know what? I can hope for the best. Play my values. Maybe beat you guys still.
Wouldn't you look like a schmuck if you voted one way? Those three, your tribe voted one way, and everyone else put a different way.
No, I won't.
You don't think so? You just stand by your people.
I stand with you.
That's
If that's
fair.
what they
I
want,
respect
if
that.
that's
I
what
can-
they want
I
to
can
do,
respect
yeah,
that.
yeah. If
Stand
that's
by
what they want to
people.
do, that's their prerogative.
After this vote, we can reconvene.
I agree.
Okay.
I definitely want to like control people socially, and so the only way to do that is get out the only other person that I see as a threat in controlling other people.
Tyler's over there.
We can vote
He's talking to Luke.
What do you want to do? Tyler?
I'm fine with Tyler.
Okay, I do Tyler. Like, Nick's a good player, don't get me wrong, but
No.
trust him.
And there's 10 of us. At this point, it's just, I'll vote with you guys tomorrow, and you'll see the vote.
Yeah, and
I'll
like,
vote with you.
yeah, we'll see how how the lines are drawn exactly.
Mhm.
Tyler, who's like an easy pick, you know?
As the first one, I mean, I think that's why he knows. That's why he's scrambled.
It's not complicated, yeah. We do need to like get a group together for like long term, because it can't just be like, ooh, let's get Tyler, then let's get Luke, and like we need to do something.
Your own group is going to turn on.
I want Tyler gone, and anything else other than that means I'm in a weird spot, and I'm gonna have to pick up the pieces.
Merge tribe. What is your merge tribe name?
Olympus.
Olympus.
Literal gods.
Who was the person who chose that name?
Jessica.
It was Aiden.
Nice, I like it. Olympus. Okay, well, Luke, you guys are merged. How does it feel making the merge?
It feels really good to eat, and it feels good to have a better camp. That's for sure. Always, merge, it's a good checkpoint. Everybody wants to make it to merge. No one wants to be booted pre-merge, so I think everybody's pretty happy.
That's awesome. Okay, so you guys had a merge feast, but Keenan, you volunteered to not do the merge feast and instead go to the island of Patmos. Can you just walk us through your decision, why you decided to offer up your spot in the merge feast?
It was so everybody else could have a chance, and I know for a fact when Luke draw that, it was like if it was one of the Ephesus members drawn that, I know they hadn't eaten in a while, and it was really, and I felt it was the right thing to do just to let someone from there have at least a good bite to eat. And I mean, everyone there could have just picked out right in front of me. I did the taunting with the pizza earlier in one of the reward challenges, even though I absolutely sucked at that challenge.
Mitch, what are your thoughts on Keenan offering his spot?
Keenan's the type of guy that would do that. Like you said, he's saved me for a while, and it wouldn't surprise me if he did that. He's a nice guy.
All right. Well, Knight, you won immunity. How did it feel winning the first immunity challenge of the season?
Really good, yeah. I think like the first one when you first merge is obviously really important because I don't think anybody should feel safe the first vote until you actually see what's going on.
I feel safe.
Oh, very good. So yeah, I'm pretty happy to be sitting here with the necklace for sure.
All right. Well, you guys, after the immunity challenge, you guys head back to camp. Tyler, can you just talk us through if there was any scrambling that happened last night?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of people running around trying to, I think, save their own butts in this game. There seems to be this impression from the other tribe that our tribe and the minority has to turn on each other. I've been trying to strong-arm me into that. It's just like, if that's their play, it doesn't surprise me why they're the ones who lose this game. I actually thought they were smarter than that, so I was curious to see why they did that. But yeah, they kept saying to me like, "Oh, I have to vote Luke, Stevie, or Dylan. I have to vote Luke, Stevie, or Dylan." I'm like, well, if I'm in the minority, why does it matter? And they're like, "Oh no, you have to do it anyways. They just want to show the power onto me." And I think, like, how pathetic that. Like, honestly, like, I knew this tribe was dumb, but I didn't think that.
Jenny, what are your thoughts on Tyler?
I think he's so funny.
Thank you.
I think he's kind of a really serious player. I think he definitely does care about his tribe, and but I think he likes to stir up chaos. And he, he knows he's a big target, so he's going to be very, I don't know, smart about his words and who he tells certain things to certain people, and it'll be different. Just to plant seeds or see if there's any cracks and see if he can find some way to get through this, because he is the biggest target, and he knows that, and he is clawing his way. And if he does find a way out, he's going to be the most dangerous player.
Andrew, what are your thoughts on Tyler?
Well, I mean, I think he's really smart until he calls an entire tribe stupid,
Well, it's just your tribe.
Oh yeah, that's an entire tribe. Yeah. I did my math right. Yeah, that's one tribe. Yeah, okay, good. He is, Tyler is he's a really funny guy. I agree. He's really funny because he thinks that he can just boss everybody around from his position, which I think is it's a funny move for sure. I mean, other than that, I don't have much to say. Yeah.
Stevie, so you've been basically living with Tyler for almost 4 days now. What are your thoughts on him? How does it feel, basically being playing the first half of this game entirely with him?
Yeah, it's been interesting. I think he's a kind of a crazy player, and he knows what he's doing. So it's been really fun to watch him play. And I don't know, he's just entertaining in a lot of ways. And I don't know, personally to me, hearing about Tyler's heart surgeries that he went through throughout his life, that's something that bonded us, because my nephew has heart surgeries, and it meant a lot to me to hear his story. So I don't know, everybody you can be a villain in the game, but it doesn't mean that you're a bad guy.
Okay, Dylan, so if we just look at former tribal lines, we got 6 former Thyatira and 4 former Ephesus. I mean, when you guys got back to camp, did you, what is your strategy? Some people, when they're in the minority at the merge, they try to flip, or they try to get others to flip. What was your strategy?
Well, I mean, collectively, we just kind of came in this being we're screwed because there's 4 of us. And the whole kind of the losing streak we've been going on is just probably going to continue. Because, I mean, there's 6 strong people here and there's 4 of us. So it was going in with an open mind and seeing if we could have conversations with all these people. But, I mean, we're outnumbered.
Aiden, can you, let's also sort of talk about that. Some players, when they play the game Survivor and they come to the merge, whether in the majority or the minority, there's pros and cons to flipping. Or what are your thoughts on flipping?
Coming from a standpoint of being involved in 6, I really don't think that would be the best move. We have the numbers. Dylan's exactly right. They know they're screwed, and I think that's all there is to it. Yeah, like Stevie said, they bonded over a lot of stuff. The same thing happened over at our camp. We talked about our personal lives. We got to know each other really well for the past few days, and it's still 5 other people that I really like to work with. I'm sure they'd all say the same.
All right, does anyone have anything they want to say before we get to the Tribal Council vote?
I would like to say just to everyone, we've made plans in this game. You know who I'm talking to. I'm always king of the castle, and just remember, those who disobey me go home.
They really must replace this guy's heart with a heart of gold.
That's actually pretty funny. That's actually pretty funny. Yeah, my heart condition's a huge joke.
Okay. It's time to vote. Aiden, you're up.
Smell you later.
Really hope this plan works.
I'm king of this castle, motherfucker.
To be the best, you gotta beat the best. There's a new king in town.
I hate you so much, I hope you're not even on the jury tonight. I know you think you're safe, but you're not.
If anyone has the hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay? Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Tyler. 1 vote, Tyler. Second vote, Tyler. 2 votes, Tyler. Third vote, Tyler. 3 votes, Tyler. Fourth vote, Tyler. 4 votes, Tyler. Fifth vote, Mitch. 1 vote, Mitch. 4 votes, Tyler. Sixth vote, Mitch. 2 votes, Mitch. 4 votes, Tyler. Seventh vote, Mitch. 3 votes, Mitch. 4 votes, Tyler. Eighth vote, Mitch. 4 votes, Mitch. 4 votes, Tyler. Ninth vote, Mitch. Fifth person voted out of Survivor BC Tribulation is Mitch. Mitch, come get your come bring me your torch. Mitchell, your tribe has spoken. Time for you to go.
I think I just pulled off something. They're so pissed. It's hilarious. They have no idea. As long as I can make sure people don't know it's Andrew and Aiden and I keep them safe, I'll be happy. I do want to protect them. And I actually think I can win this game now somehow, which is insane.
Second individual immunity challenge. This is a Survivor BC original. In front of you, you have a plate with 2 candles on it. You will also be given a cup that you will hold with your other hand. My volunteers are going to light your candle. When I say go, you have to use the cup with water in this container in the middle of these 2 tables to extinguish the flame on your other competitor's candle. If the candle's flame goes out by accident, it counts. You're out. Okay, this is for individual immunity. Survivors ready? Go! Physical contact.
I got it.
Hey, my cup.
Damn it.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry.
It's sorry.
As long as it doesn't fall off, the cup on the plate doesn't fall off, you're still in.
We're getting. Oh my god.
Need some more water here.
I didn't see Jenny was next to me the whole time.
Watch that circle. Not to step out of bounds.
Alright, boys, you got this.
That was a fun challenge.
So we gotta show
Come on,
it.
guys.
Come on.
Don't get. Do it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Dylan with the head.
Look at you.
Get close. You gotta get
Yeah,
close. That's like the
Luke's
only
cup
way.
is just absolutely everywhere, eh?
Oh,
it's
it's between Dylan and Knight right now.
That's fair.
The duel. Who's gonna strike first?
Don't take that. Oh, sorry.
It's getting really, really close.
Nobody take
Okay,
anything
that
from
was
anybody.
We got the audience wet.
Cute little shower water.
You're so. Oh.
Come on, come on, come on.
Yeah, yeah.
This is the continuation of this challenge. Survivors ready, go!
Wet t-shirt contest.
This is kind of hot.
I love it.
Come on, come on. Watch out. Come on, come on.
Oh.
Come on, come on. Watch out, come on.
Very good at this, sir.
Oh.
Come on, you got this.
Let's take a
You guys
drink.
are amazing.
Let's take a sip. Like we're both drinking.
Freaking humble. Come on, guys.
You look good with a wet t-shirt.
Wendy's gonna be the winner of that community. Top 8.
What?
Wins community!
Well, you have to keep it off there, ladies.
Very good. I definitely needed that one. Definitely needed that one. So this that will be interesting. See what people want to do.
Alright, well, Knight, before you all head back to camp, you actually have a very important decision to make. You must send one other person, to go to the island of Patmos.
One other person?
Oh no, you're not going.
Okay.
Someone among your tribe mates to go to the island of Patmos.
Who flipped? Tell the truth and I'll send you. If you want an advantage.
I did vote Mitch.
Okay, very good. And, anything to say?
Nothing to say.
Okay.
I didn't flip.
No? Janet?
Flip.
Yeah. Okay. I'll send Dylan because he fought hard.
All right, Dylan, you are going to the island of Patmos. Okay. Knight can join your tribe mates. All right, I'll see you guys for tribal council.
See you guys soon.
Welcome to the island of Patmos. It is here where John the Revelator was believed to have received a vision of the end of the world, what he referred to as the Great Tribulation. Your visit to the island of Patmos may also provide you with a vision of the end of the world, and more specifically, the end of this game. Every visit to the island will grant players the opportunities to earn advantages in this game. However, each one comes with a price. If you fail, you may see the end times come to you more quickly than you think. The second horseman of the apocalypse has now struck. War, and this rider is determined to take you. You have no choice but to face the horseman in combat. Here is what you must do. You must choose to mark one player, not including yourself, for elimination. If you are able to successfully vote out the player that you've marked for elimination, you will receive 500 VC dollars. However, if you fail to vote this player out, the player you marked for elimination will receive the 500 VC dollars instead. Oh, fuck my life. Wait, this is is successful to vote at the next tribal.
Yeah, the next tribal.
I get 500. And if I fail, then this player you mark for elimination will receive 500 BC dollars instead. Actually, this might be beneficial, because if I tell my pink tribe that we can get 500 BC dollars, they might be all on board for getting rid of him. If I pick him. Or we would give him 500. Okay, I pick Andrew.
Okay, so Dylan, you've chosen to mark Andrew for elimination for this upcoming tribal council. If you succeed, you are going to get 500 BC dollars. If you fail, Andrew will get 500 BC dollars.
Does he know why he's getting it?
You will not know. You'll just be given.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. Wish me luck. When's this tribal ensuing?
It'll be in about an hour or so.
Oh, I have a lot of work to do. Okay. Okay, cool.
Alright.
Wish me luck.
Thanks, Dylan.
This round's gonna be pretty nuts. At the end of the day, I was a free agent and people saw that. So me, Dylan, Jenny, and Stevie are gonna make a 4. Obviously, Dylan has probably many alliances and is well positioned, but at this point, I have nothing else in the game. So I'm gonna trust what he says. And Aiden's gonna go home because Aiden keeps lying to my face over and over and over and over again.
Bro, I know you guys flipped. I'm not an idiot. I know Keenan wouldn't flip. It makes no sense for him to flip. And I know it's you and Andrew, because I know I didn't flip. I think Jenny. Okay, you really want to play this? Just tell the truth. I know you guys are gonna target me.
I thought we were good. Now you're not even coming clean.
Okay, whatever. You're just not getting my vote if you're not even gonna like talk about this.
That's fine. Okay, I don't know what to do, guys.
I keep interrogating him, and I love like kind of bullying him in a way, like being like, "You tell me, or else nothing's happening." And he's still not gonna tell me, and I'm just gonna nod at him when he leaves travel tonight, when he goes out.
So yeah, you're gonna play this whole, oh, it was me and Jenny, but I know where I was, so you don't have any reason to lie to me.
Yeah, I think this is a cover now.
In our back pocket, we have Keenan, who apparently has an idol, which is amazing.
I'm very mad right now. I mean, no one's coming clean to flipping. No one came clean to writing my name down at the first tribal council. I have no reason really to trust the Thyatira tribe anymore. But, I mean, there's also not a reason not to regroup later on and then, you know, put the nail in Tyler's coffin.
I could actually freaking search this place.
If anyone don't target Tyler, I'm going to ask them to their face how old they were when they got dropped on their head. Honestly, I lost a very valuable number. I really don't have heavily hard feelings, but... Oh my gosh! What I do say is, not going home tonight, guys. I'm not going home. Revenge is a bitch. Congratulations, you have found a hidden weakness. Yeah, you have in your possession the most powerful tool in this game. As you play this idol, at tribal council, all votes casting into do not count.
Holy fuck, guys.
You guys, I wanted this group.
Too.
Yeah.
No, clearly somebody here doesn't want.
Yeah, I know
want
that, okay, but no one's gonna come forward.
I already know what happened, so I know what you do.
I know for sure that like I didn't flip. Can you just tell me like why? You guys can.
I know for sure I didn't flip either.
We just need to just tell the truth now because they're gonna start picking us off one by one. And do you want that? We're the bottom of their tribe.
Okay, well you're asking me to lie and say I flipped.
No, I'm not asking you to lie, but I just want the truth because it was.
I'm telling you the truth, Jenny.
Then what happened?
I voted for Tyler.
Andrew.
I voted for Tyler. It's us two that he suspects of.
Yeah, I don't see another option.
I don't see another option too. I think we fucked up last tribal for sure.
You we did. I told Tyler many times.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, buddy.
We definitely fucked up the vote, okay? There's nothing we can do about it now.
This is exactly why Aiden and Andrew flipped. It's because Aiden, Andrew, and Tyler know each other in real life. They're a 3. They've always been a 3. Of course, with 3 people, they have to put 2 people on a tribe. Aiden and Andrew always have this on our tribe. So if Tyler is actually trying to get you out, I can see that as exactly, and I can see that as being real. They said both you flipped, and if those four told me that, and they're trying to build trust because I'm building trust with them because I'm telling them stuff. So why would they lie? Why would Keenan flip? Why would Jenny flip? So I'm saying they're coming after one of you guys, and we could still do a 5, but no one's willing to fess up and say, okay, yeah, we made a move, whatever, but like that's water under the bridge.
Well, you know what? I understand why nobody's fessing up, because we shouldn't pretend at this point, okay? Whoever fesses up, it's suicide.
No, it's not. I swear to God, I will not vote you out if you just say, look, I did this, let's work on this. Otherwise, it's suicide not telling me in this spot right now, I promise you.
Oh my God.
This is the tribal council that leaves the real mark. That it will, everything gets answered tonight. Everything comes out tonight. I will find out who flipped.
Alright, welcome Olympus, Tribal Council at the final 9. The jury starts now. Luke, how does the jury, happening affect your vote for this round?
I mean, it doesn't really affect your vote in this round because no one's thinking about final 2 at this point in time. That's kind of ridiculous. But it is nice to know that everybody here will be a part of this game to the end. So I'm really thankful for that. And that's amazing.
Alright, so last Tribal Council, we talked a lot about tribal lines, and I guess something shocking happened. Jen, what was your thoughts on the Mitch being voted out?
I think that was extremely shocking for us because we had the numbers, we were a strong tribe, we always talked about how we were family, how we wanted to work with each other. We 100% had the numbers going into the merge, but something happened, and there were 2 votes that switched to Mitch, and Mitch unfortunately went out, and some of us were left blindsided. And so it really changed the dynamics of how our tribe was after that.
Knight, do you have any idea of what had happened at last tribal?
Yeah, Aiden and Andrew.
Andrew, Knight sort of just called out your name. What are your thoughts on that?
I could say the same thing about him, but the crazy thing is, I actually trust Knight quite a bit. I have no idea what happened between that trust. And, by the time we had gotten back to Tribal, he had already made up his mind, which really shows where his alliance is.
But at the same time, we were in a circle and we asked, everyone to just, be truthful in that moment, and if people were truthful, then we could, move forward, but nobody did, and, all those ties are, severed now.
The other thing is, I said, which vote were you? And couldn't remember which vote you were. And then the other 3, Keenan, Jenny, myself, could remember specifically which vote we were.
I told you exactly which vote you were.
Wait, that's mine.
Second vote.
Okay. Right. Anyways,
You asked me earlier
I'm
today.
sorry that, my heart was pounding during Tribal. I'm very sorry that I could not, remember when it came up. Yeah.
I just don't see the point in lying about it. Flipping is one thing, but then lying about it just kind of ruins a lot of social capital in your game. So that's the part I don't understand, I guess.
I mean, I could throw it the exact same direction as you, all right? I know I didn't flip. I know you and Jenny are very close. I know no one's going to get in between you guys. Right? You guys are flirting all the time. It's...
Everybody.
Well,
I have not experienced any flirting yet, so
He needs his fair share.
I'm pretty upset now. I think I'm changing my vote.
I know you guys are a solid 2, and I trust Keenan a lot. So I know exactly which vote was taken. And he was a very big fan of Mitch. They were very tight.
They were like this. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys were really tight too.
Yes, I fully pledge full force. Mitch was a really good ally.
Keenan, how did we got some talking, got some whispering going on.
Sorry, what were you saying?
I said that I fully admit that Mitch definitely was an ally, and yes, bud, I did write your name down last night.
And dude, I forgive you. Look, anyone who's written my name down, you are forgiven. You are released of your sins. That's fine. Except for Jenny.
That was
I'm changing my vote again.
We got up front, we got Knight and Dylan
I know, they're
talking.
whispering. What is this, Winners at War?
Yeah.
You know, all the viewers love whispering.
We get
That's
so
why they're
early
really-
on the-
Yeah.
Dylan, what
I
is
agree.
this about?
Winning the hearts of
This
the people.
whispering at Tribal Council that I'm experiencing right now.
Insider talk. I don't know. It's just interesting tribal. A lot of people are saying a lot of things. Whether or not we like trust everybody or trust all the people what they're saying is, I don't know. This is jury time too. It's not a time I think.
I am not a fan of the whispering.
Not a time to piss off people who are going to go to the jury and decide.
Whispering.
So Keenan, I'll just go back to the question I was going to ask you. How did Mitch being able to affect your game when you got back to camp?
You know, I came clean about what I built both Ephesus and Thyatira. I did fully admit I did not have an extra boat. That what happened on the island was a lie. And, you know, I just said, full force, take me anywhere, man. And it was emotional for me because one of my closest allies went, and it was definitely my fault it happened.
Aiden, can you give me your thoughts on the island of Patmos? What do you think of it? You know, it's an island, you've never been there yet. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I kind of feel left out. Everybody else has gone there pretty much, except for me. I was hoping Knight would pick me today.
I haven't been there either.
Okay, well, we won a lot of challenges in pre-merge, so a lot of our tribe hasn't been able to go yet. But no, I've heard certain rumors that you can sort of pick between an advantage and a disadvantage. A lot of talk and a lot of rumor about exactly what's been brought back into the game and came back with nothing. We did have Jeff early go to the island of Patmos for his story. He went with Kevin. We heard a very similar story, so it's very hard to decipher exactly what you might get from the island of Patmos.
Stevie, can you weigh in on this? You know, it's the Final 9 Tribal Council. It's still the early merge. What do you want to see happen at this Tribal Council vote for you?
I think we're all just trying to figure out what our path to the end is, because the elimination of Mitch in the last vote, it really kind of opened the game up to a lot of different possibilities. But yeah, a lot of people are saying a lot of different things. So how do you know which path is a fantasy and which one is a possibility?
And Tyler, you know, last Tribal Council asked you a lot of questions and a lot of people have questions about you.
That's true.
What are your thoughts on this Tribal Council? What you want to see happen?
This has been my favorite Tribal Council of all time so far.
Why is that?
I say everyone looks very nice. I feel very comfortable. Like I think I'm totally safe this time. But no, it's just look, everyone's whispering, which is annoying because I hated watching it as a viewer. But I think people know the plans and they know what the clear lines are. It's just that when there's distrust in a group, everyone's scrambling.
Question for you.
Yeah.
Right before the vote, you told me a name. Then you said, let's both sit on the mat, and you just vote that name.
That's 100% untrue.
And you told me
both.
Dylan.
So this is what happened. We
and
both.
then I asked Keenan what name he heard, and he heard the same name. So why Dylan?
So you and I talked, and then you said to me that our group is getting back together. What name would you like to hear from your side? And I said Dylan to throw it out there. I just threw you a name, and I did that.
I never asked you for a name.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You did it.
Not
You
once
did
did
it
I
last.
ask you
You
for
did
a
it
name.
last round too. When you're like, Tyler, what?
Why would I ask you for a name? I already had a name.
You asked
I don't
me
need
for a
to
name
ask
every
you.
single
I said
time.
we're on the same page. You
said
said
if it
Knight,
had to be
let's
from
go
my
talk.
side. If you said it had to be from my side, who would it be?
I never asked you that. I
If you
swear
said
to
it would
God,
have
I
to-
swear on anything in my life.
I swear everything on my life too.
Okay.
You guys can swear on a lot of things, you know?
I swear on more things. I don't know why anyone would trust you at this point, man. You're on the bottom, you're scrambling down.
Yeah,
I know how it
exactly.
is.
I'm on the bottom.
So you're
I have
scrambling.
nothing.
Yeah, I know.
And I know what you're trying to do here. Because I know you flipped two people that you're very close with.
I'm close to everyone. I thought of them.
Are you guys ready to vote?
Well, yeah. You know what? I agree with Tyler. Yeah, this is annoying. Yeah. Of course you're going to agree with Tyler.
Yeah, can we all just... Alright.
I'm going to rule you guys have 1 minute, and then I will stop the whispering. 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50. It's also more suspenseful when we count it out, right? 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41,
We're sticking to the plan.
40,
Good for you.
39,
We're good. You don't know what's going on.
I do know what's going on.
I promise you don't.
36,
No? You're not voting Dylan?
Oh, no, I'm not.
34,
I have my mind made up.
33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, whispering is stopped. If I catch any of you whispering, I will remove your right to vote for this tribal council. Jordan, you have the immunity necklace. Would you like to give it up or would you like to keep it? It's time to vote. Keenan, you're up.
Break out the butter. I'm gonna make toast.
This game is so fun, but it's friends for life all the time.
Here goes nothing.
We'll try and do better next time.
If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Alright? Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Tyler. 1 vote, Tyler. Second vote, Dylan. 1 vote, Tyler. 1 vote, Dylan. Third vote, Dylan. 2 votes, Dylan. 1 vote, Tyler. Fourth vote, Aiden. 1 vote, Aiden. 1 vote, Tyler. 2 votes, Dylan. Fifth vote, Aiden. 2 votes, Aiden. 2 votes, Dylan. 1 vote, Tyler. Sixth vote, Dylan. 3 votes, Dylan. 2 votes, Aiden. 1 vote, Tyler. Seventh vote, Aiden. 3 votes, Aiden. 3 votes, Dylan. 1 vote, Tyler. Eighth vote, Aiden. 4 votes, Aiden. 3 votes, Dylan. 1 vote, Tyler. Sixth person voted out of Survivor BC Tribulation, and the first member of the jury is
All
Aiden.
good, guys. All good. We're cool. Some really great people out here.
Aiden, come get your torch.
Nothing personal. Bye.
Aiden, the tribe has spoken. Now for you to go.
Alright, so what?
You all had me there for a second. Almost had a Kevin moment.
But guys, at least we're in the final 8. I made it past the point I was voted out last time.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
That was the craziest tribal council I think of all time. Yeah, that was insane. That was the good one for sure. Yeah.
Survived another shocker.
Welcome, final 8 to your next individual immunity challenge tonight. I need the immunity necklace back. Immunity is back up for grabs. Here's how this challenge will work. So this is a classic in reality game shows. OTEP. In each round, I will give you a number. Say the number is 9. When I say go, you have to go out into the field and find an item that is labeled with a factor of 9, because the number that I said is 9. So what are the factors of 9? 1, 3, and 9. So you find an item that is labeled with the numbers 1, 3, and 9. Once you find an item, you race back to your mat, cross the line, put it in your cup. The last person to cross the line with an item is eliminated. Additionally, if you bring an item that is labeled with the incorrect number, it is not a factor of the number that I said, you are also eliminated. Now, Andrew has bought an advantage for this challenge.
What would you like to purchase? I'll take one burger. No, I'm going to buy a immunity challenge advantage. For this round. Alright, you are buying a final 8 immunity challenge advantage. 500 BC dollars, that's enough. Okay, so when you get to final immunity challenge, I will announce that you have bought an advantage for this challenge. Alright? Okay.
He gets to skip the first 2 rounds of this challenge.
Congrats.
Alright. We're going to draw for spots. For the first round, you must look for an item that is a factor of 14. Go!
They're looking for an item that's a factor of 14. So 1, 7, 14? I don't know. I don't know math.
There you go, Otev!
So Jen was the last to come back. She's eliminated from the challenge, but we have to make sure that they're right.
R, 1, 2, 7, and 14. You got it correct. Dylan, you got it correct.
Wow, I'd suck at this challenge. I forgot a factor.
Knight, you got it correct. Tyler, you got it correct. Luke, you got it correct. And CB, you got it correct. All right. Next one. You must look for an item that is labeled with a number that is a factor of 22.
Factor of 22 is 1, 22, 11, 2, I think. So either Dylan or Keenan will win immunity right here, right now.
You have chosen Dylan, you have chosen 13. Alright.
What the heck?
Factors of 221 are 1, 221, 17, and 13. Dylan!
Dylan wins immunity. That's awesome.
Okay, so Dylan, that's a very important decision to make. Now that you won immunity, let's send one person to Patmos Island.
I'll repay this.
Nate is going to Patmos.
Let's go to my side right over here.
Shit, we have to get
Alright,
away. I already know it.
Who's have a decision to make? You have 10 seconds. Pick one person to not go to Patmos Island. 10.
To not?
9.
Whoa.
8. Tyler
What?
will not be going to Patmos Island. Go over there, Tyler. Tyler, you have 10 seconds to pick one person to go to Patmos Island. 10. 9. 8. Luke will go to Patmos Island. Okay, go over there, Knight. Go next to Knight. Alright, Luke, you have 10 seconds to pick someone to not go to Patmos Island. 10. 9. 8.
Jenny.
Jenny, you are not going to Patmos Island. Jen, you have 10 seconds to pick someone to go to Patmos Island. 10.
Keenan.
Keenan. Alright, Keenan, you have 10 seconds of the 2 to pick someone to not go to Patmos Island. 10. 9. 8.
Andrew.
Andrew will not be going to Patmos Island. Alright. Well, you 4, you're not going to Patmos Island. You're going back to camp. You 4, you're going to Patmos Island. Alright, I want you 4 to follow me. Yeah, Stevie, you're going to Patmos Island as well. That's right.
Welcome to the island of Patmos. It is here where John the Revelator was believed to have received a vision of the end of the world. what he referred to as the Great Tribulation. Your visit to the island of Patmos may also provide you, or more specifically, the end of this game. Every visit may grant players the opportunities to earn advantages in this game. However, each one comes with a price. If you fail, you may see the end time quicker than you think. Third horseman of the apocalypse, pestilence. As a result, the four of you have been separated from the rest of your tribe mates here on Patmos Island. Feel free to strategize amongst yourselves, but you are not allowed to talk to the other four players until after you have cast your votes at Tribal Council. There will be no advantages that can be gained from this visit. Have fun. It's just us, boys. Alright, that's it.
Gosh. I mean, this is the time to get this. If we're gonna get segregated at any point, this is the time.
Sure.
Four of us just have to think of a name, and then it doesn't really matter what the other four do.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Right, because then it's a tie vote versus
Because we know Jenny's. No, we know Jenny. Dylan's not gonna vote for her. We know that 100%.
Yeah.
So
He's pissed.
we just gotta think of a name and go with it. We can't really do anything else other than that, unless
Okay.
unless you guys have any thoughts.
Right.
I'm down for yes. Yeah, I'm down for either or. Whatever you guys want to do.
What do you think?
Because we control the majority. Because they'll have to maybe they'll think we're safe or whatever. So they'll have to vote one of them off, and so there's not going to be four of them voting solid. So we have majority right there.
100%.
Yeah.
Well, they probably can vote for us.
They don't know that, right?
But they're not gonna vote for us. Like I know for a fact that they won't.
Yeah.
And I think Jenny would vote Tyler.
I would say just do Andrew because he's more likely to win challenges, and then we can just go Tyler the next round. Done. Tyler's not gonna win the challenge.
Yeah, Tyler's just a bigger strategy.
I'll write down Andrew's name.
Yeah, Tyler's sneakier, but he.
Whatever
he
you boys
lost
want to do.
everyone.
Either they're both going 1-2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm down for either.
Tyler took advantage of the cards he had. We eliminate Andrew. He's got no more cards.
Yeah, exactly. Because he lost all of us.
Here's something. It's like I think he shared with you that they're all best friends. Like
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
If any one of them makes the end, that's 2 jury votes for them. Right off the hop.
Yeah,
So if
right.
Tyler makes the end, that's 2 jury votes. If Andrew makes
Yeah.
the end, they're 2 jury votes just because they're friends.
They both have to go.
Game aside. So it's one after the other. I don't care who goes first.
It has to be okay. Yeah.
But that's 2 jury votes out of how many? 7?
That's a lot.
That's huge. So it can't be like, oh, let's do Andrew and then let's give Tyler for one more vote after. Like he just makes Andrew.
No, he'll be next.
And Andrew has a good shot too with 2 jury.
Oh, he could win out.
Yeah, there's a chance people might not vote on Andrew, but everyone's gonna vote Tyler. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't think Andrew, I don't know. I think we're all strong in challenges. Like, Andrew's shown me nothing in challenges. Like, yeah, he's supposed to be a physical competitor, but these aren't just physical challenges. And you saw how he did it at the endurance one against us. Like, he smashed him.
Yeah.
He was like 3rd run up.
It's really a different body type, right?
Yeah.
Like me and you would do us good versus like a strength comp.
Yeah, for sure.
But like endurance, we got it in the bag.
Yeah, there's not going to be any strength comps at this point. It's all going to be endurance and like memory and math stuff like this, like a couple layers of things, puzzles and stuff. So I'm not worried about him challenge-wise. I'm more worried about Tyler and what he can do to cause a crack. Like you saw how he did it on the first game.
Yeah.
So
awesome.
Tyler revealed to us that he knows both Aiden and Andrew and that they're really close. And that's not good because I thought he was going to be pink strong, but if it came down to it, he would vote one of us over either of those two. So that completely shocked me, and he's got to go eventually for that because that's a huge betrayal that he wouldn't even tell us in the first place. So it's unacceptable, and once you betray the pink boys, you're out. That's how it works.
Bring in the first member of the jury. We got Aiden. Okay, so Jen, Dylan, Andrew, and Tyler This is the pestilence, forcing the apocalypse twist. Jen, how does it? What's going through your mind? Being separated from 4 of your teammates, not being able to speak to them after the challenge.
It's quite difficult, but I think we know each other, so we can kind of like guesstimate what might happen. And we've talked about it openly, like that then for probably gonna vote together. Or not, actually, or not. So honestly, there's just like a lot of speculation, some worry, but we're just hoping for the worst and expecting Wait, we're hoping for the best, expecting the
We're hoping for the worst.
Yeah, we're hoping for the worst. Yeah.
So Tyler, Aiden got voted out last Tribulation. How did it affect your game?
I think Aiden getting about it last year so really exposed me for voting for it. But you know, it's just it always since game one said that it's time to move on, but you can't look at the past. It's constantly moving. There's things that happen, you know, pre-merge that I completely forgot about even that I just want to it seems less of a money.
So Andrew, after you guys got back into the last Triple Council head to camp, did anything different happen? Did anything change? Anything revealed?
Well, it was really hard not to just make alliances with everybody. It was really easy just to talk with each other and think about what was going on. Yeah. So I mean, I think we all know who we're voting for today, and it's all up to speculation what the other side is going to vote for. Like, this is going to mess up a bunch of people's games, you know, huge major way. You know that.
So Dylan, you're the only one who's safe. How relieving does it feel, you know, to be safe during this crazy twist?
Very relieving. This twist is scary. It's, even though I have immunity, I'm still scared as to what the outcome is going to be. Because there's 4 people over there, and I don't know necessarily where they're going to interact, or whether their minds have changed or shifted in the last 30 to 40 minutes. So it's nerve-wracking. So I'm glad that I happened to win a math challenge.
Jen, you know you returned from season 2. How has Survivor BC season 7 compared to your experience back on season 2, and what have you learned about yourself so far?
The experience is a lot better, like the environment, the people, like how the game is being played. I feel like it's on a higher level. Everybody's pretty competitive. And you can see everyone's pretty fueled up, fired up, and I've seen a lot of growth in how I play. I definitely am not as naive as I used to be, but I definitely still, I'm like just like trying to be myself, and like, you know, I know myself a lot more, so I'm using that as well. But it's definitely like this season is like such a higher level of gameplay than my season 2, for sure.
Andrew, you're a new player to Survivor BC. How has this entire experience been for you?
Jara, it's been absolutely amazing. Like, the amount of cool people that I've met on this. Like, I feel like I'm gonna have these guys for at least like the next 3 days. No. Hopefully, you know, for the rest of my life.
Hoping for the worst.
Yeah, and expecting the best. Yeah.
Well, Dylan, you're safe, but how has this experience in Survivor BC Season 7 been for you so far?
Crazy. Like, it's like better than I had. I thought it was going to be something completely different, and this experience is like, I don't know, it's one of a kind. It's something that everyone should try at some point. It's so cool.
You know, Tyler, you're a third-timer, only third-timer of Survivor BC. How has this experience for Survivor BC Season 7 been for you?
I mean, this experience has been pretty incredible for me. It's like always fun coming back, and this is the first time I felt like just being a veteran is really giving me great practice. And I can control what's going on, and put it internally. Unfortunately, like I find this cast much more irritating than the ones in the past. I don't really like them as much. I don't relate to what Andrew's saying, but yeah, they're all right.
All right. Well, does anyone have any?
Except for these, I like these.
All right. Does anyone have anything to say before we get to the vote?
Yeah, my only question is, so we have to be silent after we vote, even when we meet up with the drama. Complete silence, correct?
That's right.
Okay. Okay.
All right. It is time to vote. Tyler, you're up. Cool. All right. Before I can head back to camp. All right. So Luke, what are your thoughts on this Pestilence Horsemen of the Apocalypse twist?
So this twist allowed us four to get together and strategize without any of the other tribe members knowing. And we've really taken the opportunity to use this to our advantage. I think we have a solid plan moving forward.
All right. So Keenan, can you just tell me about that last tribal council? What were your thoughts?
A little bit mad at first, but there's definitely been some good reassurance for my behalf, and I think I could go with the story comfortably.
All right, Stevie, what are your thoughts on when you guys got back to camp? Did anything happen? Was anything revealed after tribal?
Oh yeah, a lot of stuff was revealed.
Let's hear it.
Turns out some of the votes, people didn't vote the way that they told me they were going to vote. People who I thought I could trust. So it definitely is changing my game significantly. Tyler was involved in this plan to vote out Aiden, but it turns out that Tyler actually backstabbed his original tribe, and he wanted to take out Dylan. So that was a pretty big surprise. It turns out that Tyler, Andrew, and Aiden have a pre-existing relationship. So that does affect the game. So I was pretty surprised to find that out.
Luke, what are your thoughts on this revelation?
Well, a lot of returning players have pre-existing relationships, but when you come into the game, I like to start fresh. Each game, I'll have a new alliance, okay? I'm not going to take a pre-existing relationship and, base my game off that, right? I like starting fresh, but Tyler does not want to do that. He would rather keep his pre-existing alliance over us, and you know what? That's a huge problem.
How does that make you feel about Tyler regarding his game? Because you've been staying with him since day zero.
Yeah, exactly. The problem is that he hid it from us for so long, since day one, and he never mentioned it. It was a mistake to even mention it at all. And yeah, it makes me very upset because when I'm in an alliance, I tell people everything, and I expect the same, and he just completely betrayed that trust.
Knight, weigh in on this revelation of Tyler knowing two other people outside this game.
It doesn't surprise me that he would hide it. It seems kind of along the lines of Tyler's character. Tyler's the type of person to do whatever he can to get himself further in the game, whatever it takes. Whether it's lying about a kid he doesn't have, whatever it is. And so I wasn't betrayed by that because I wasn't as betrayed as Stevie and Luke were, of course, because they've been living with Tyler for 4 days or whatever. And so, yeah, that probably sucks to hear, and to hear that he tried to take out one of you guys, and then probably one of you is next. So
100%.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're one of these two. But for me, I was let in on the plan to vote Aiden out, and so I kind of went with that. So.
Stevie, let's dive a little bit more into this. How does it make you feel, this Tyler revelation?
Well, honestly, I'm not shocked. This is Tyler we're talking about, but it's definitely disappointing because it felt like I was just on the cusp of getting into a great position in the game, but because Tyler betrayed us, it's changed my game completely, and I'm going to have to, keep fighting to stay in here and take a different path than I expected. So, I mean, it's just a game. I'm not hurt or anything. I'm impressed that Tyler was able to lie and keep the secret from us for so long. But in other ways, it makes me respect his game a little less because it wasn't always manipulation. It was pre-existing relationships. So it makes me a little less impressed with what he's accomplished out here.
Keenan, you're a little bit more of a spectator. What are your thoughts on Tyler?
My thoughts on Tyler? Way too damn dangerous. Way too dangerous. But, you know, hopefully this round is gonna cripple him a good notch.
And Knight, what are your thoughts on this tribal council vote? You're separated from the other four.
I actually think this is the best case scenario for each and every one of us sitting here. Can't say the same for someone on the other side, but the fact that we were able to just come together, this would have happened regardless what's going to happen, but I'm excited to execute it and go forward.
All right, it is time to vote. I'm guessing no one else has anything they want to say.
Nope. Pretty straightforward today.
It is time to vote. Knight, you're up. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Recognize this?
Yes, I do. The rules of Survivor states that if a player plays their hidden immunity idol, all votes cast against that player do not count, and the person with the second highest number of votes is voted out. This is not an immunity idol. It is a fake idol you could purchase at the market.
Hey, that
1 second. Does this look familiar to you? I'd like to play.
This is trash.
those are literally.
Anyone else?
I have nothing.
Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Knight. Knight. Second vote, Knight. 2 votes, Knight. Third vote, Andrew. 1 vote, Andrew. 2 votes, Knight. Fourth vote, Andrew. 2 votes, Andrew. 2 votes, Knight. Fifth vote, Andrew. 3 votes, Andrew. 2 votes, Knight. Sixth vote, Andrew. 4 votes, Andrew. 2 votes, Knight. Seventh person voted out of Survivor BC Tribulation, and the second member of the jury is Andrew. Andrew, come bring me your torch. Andrew, try to speak. It's time for you to go. Here's how this challenge will work. So, I'm going to ask you guys to grab the cup that is in front of you and put it on your head. You have to balance the cup on your head.
Okay.
After 1 minute has passed, we're gonna give you a plate and a ping pong ball. And you must balance the ping pong ball on the plate while also balancing the cup on your head. Giving you guys 30 seconds to put the cup on your head. You step on the mat in front of you. Alright, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, guys.
Touching the cup.
This is the first stage of the challenge. You have to balance
Any temptations? It's like,
the cup on their head.
Okay, so 1 minute has passed. You still have to balance the cup on your head. You still have to balance the cup on your head. I'm going to be giving you 3 ping pong balls. on the arm muscle you reach out, I'll be leaning you
This
with
is stage
you.
2.
You can't be close to your body. Alright? You got 30 seconds to balance the ping pong ball. 30, 29, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Then it has to be palm up on the plate. Palm up on the plate. Palm up on the plate.
4,
Then it has to be palm up on the plate.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, we're good. Jenny is out of this challenge.
What?
Please sit down where you are.
Well, that's how you're out there. See, viewers, I'm not the first one.
King of challenges. Alright, we're in stage 2. Obviously, they're balancing the cup on the head. And now they're balancing a ping pong ball on a plate looking thing.
Midnight, step down, I'll take you. I'll take you where?
Everyone.
How many minutes till marble time?
It comes tipping up my head.
Ah.
Keenan is out of this challenge.
Oh, your cup fell right up.
Yeah, like, my hair's so slippery from all the shampoo I had.
Knight is out of this challenge. We've got Stevie, Dylan, and Luke remaining.
Luke looking really steady. Dylan looking very steady. Stevie also looking very steady. Stevie's out of the chat.
Out of this challenge. It's Dylan versus Luke. Dylan wins immunity!
Dylan wins immunity for the second time this season.
Happy for you.
Okay, so we have one more thing to take care of. The island of Patmos. Dylan, however, because you won the final 7 immunity challenge, you yourself will be going to the
Welcome to the island of Patmos. It is here where John the Revelator is believed to have received a vision of the end of the world, which we refer to as the Great Tribulation. Your visit to the island of Patmos may also provide you with a vision of the end of the world, and more specifically, the end of this game. Every visit to the island may grant players the opportunities to learn and earn advantages in this game. However, each comes with a price. If you fail, you may see the end times come to you more quickly than you think. Oh, it is death. Fucking knew it. The fourth and final horseman of the apocalypse is here, death. The rider has chosen to wait a bit before he enacts his judgment, but in front of you is an envelope which contains an information advantage about a future round of the game. You must decide now who you will send this envelope to. Choose wisely. Information advantage about a future round of the game. So I have to pick someone to send the envelope to?
Yeah.
I didn't do very well with the last one. I picked Andrew and I fucked up. But we still got rid of Andrew anyway. So I have to give an advantage to someone. This can help me earn someone's trust for sure. Who might way be about on someone's trust? Stephen, Nate, Jenny. Okay, I'm not gonna give it to Keenan. Sorry. I'm not gonna give it to Tyler. Sorry. I don't want to give it to Luke because he's all over the place. I want Stevie to have a win at a challenge because I like Stevie a lot. I'm gonna give it to Stevie.
Alright, Dylan, you've chosen to give the information advantage to Stevie.
feel like there's some backfire to this thing too.
Right, you can head back to camp.
Okay.
We will do that. Okay, so let's just start off all the way when we did the reward challenge. And that you won that reward challenge. You got to choose 2 people to stay with you in a hotel room. Can you just run us through your decision?
Well, I figured I wanted to be entertained. So what better way to be entertained than bring the man himself to entertain me all night? And then, yeah, Stevie and I just enjoyed some quality cuddles, and it was a good night.
Stevie, how does it feel being chosen by Knight for this reward?
I forgot that the winner would probably get to choose someone, and it felt amazing. It made me feel like a princess for a night. You know, I was pampered. I got to have a shower, which I wanted to shower more than food because I'm a very clean person. I often shower twice a day. So it was a really great gift, and I won't forget you gave it to me. Thank you.
Okay, let's ask you, Tyler. How does it feel staying the night in a hotel?
Oh my gosh! Like I was saying, I wanted to get voted out last night, right? Like, cause I don't want to sleep outside anymore. So this was like the perfect situation. I get, stay in the game with my least favorite people, and my least favorite person gets to take me on a reward. We're just gonna have a good time. It was really fun. It's one of the coolest rewards I think I've seen in the history of Summer BC. It was so unique. It was just a really good time. It just like bond with Stevie and I with a really good time. I think our bond was really solidified.
Alright, well, 3 of you went to the hotel, 4 of you did not. Jenny, how did it feel not being chosen?
I was totally fine with it. I think like all of us were very okay with it. We just went back to camp, played some card games, chatted a little bit, and then we went to bed early. So it wasn't like we don't have any like vendetta or anything against it. We're super happy that Stevie got to shower. We're really happy for you guys. But yeah, and we were actually saying
okay.
You don't like that I got to shower?
I'm really happy you played cards.
And we were just saying you know what, we're like the real survivalists. Like we've been day 1 to now, we're still dirty. We're in it.
How about you, Keenan? How did it make you feel not being chosen?
Hey, the very first night 0, I slept on the dirt. I don't need no shower. I always smell the worst. Let's just add a lot more fresh wilderness smell to me.
Luke, would you consider yourself more of a wilderness guy instead of a hotel guy?
Jeff, I am definitely an outdoorsman. I would actually prefer to stay out here. So, I'm glad I got to stay here. And yeah, I just love camping, so the more the better.
Alright, Dylan, you stayed the night here, but you won immunity. How does it feel winning immunity?
Great, especially at this late in the game. It's getting more and more intense every day. Serving comes in.
Alright, well, let's move to camp after the immunity challenge. Night, was there a lot of scrambling? Was there a lot of strategic talks?
I wouldn't say scrambling as much as just trying to figure out what the common goal here is. I think we seem to find it.
Alright, well, would you like to elaborate on that common goal?
No, I would not.
Okay, Stevie. Stevie, are you aware of this common goal that Knight hinted at?
Yeah, stick to the plan, guys.
King stays king.
Okay, so Tyler, can you talk about being the final 7? Just how does it feel making it to sort of the midpoint of the game, mid-merge, stuff like that?
No, it's always great just to make it far in this game. Just the fact that I'm always so successful blows my mind. I don't know how I'm still here in this game, actually. Of the hell the crap I say in every single tribal. And the funny thing is, too, I know what the common goal is. I have a gut feeling I'm not even going home tonight. They all secretly know it, but they're pretending, oh yeah, we got the common goal. But they were all scrambling. I was the only one who's very relaxed.
Luke, has there been talks of advantages or idols among your tribe?
I mean, each round we talk about it, right? And everybody knows about the store with the gold coin. So yeah, there's been talks.
Can you elaborate on those talks?
No.
No?
Are you scared?
Okay. All right. Well, let's ask Dylan. What are your thoughts on immunity idols? You know, you have immunity necklace around you from winning the challenge. What are your thoughts on immunity idols?
I mean, we think that they're present. So they're scary to everybody because it ensures someone's safety. And the idea of one of them floating around camp has definitely been passed around and talked about.
Keen, what are your thoughts on idols?
You know what? We're cutting the corn. I have the idol. Cut the corn. It's right back to me. Right back to me.
No stealing.
I have the idol! I'm not going anywhere, buddy! You just lost the game! Biggest move ever. Oh.
Hey, come on.
Alex moved back around. I'm just kidding.
Let's just cut the corn.
Wouldn't that be
I have the idol.
You have the idol.
Cut the corn.
Knight, what are your thoughts on what Keenan had just revealed?
I think the most surprising thing was the saying "cut the corn." I've never actually heard that saying before. As in terms of the idol, that whatever, it's an idol.
Jenny, what are your thoughts on Keenan? What he just revealed?
I think most of us were suspecting that Keenan had this idol. Thing is, we're not sure if it's real or not because he said that he would go through with the note that comes with it. So I think with the strategy, you always with an idol, you always want to play as if it's real type thing.
Let's talk about paranoia in this game. Stevie, you know, being paranoid in this game, it can lead to good decisions, bad decisions. What is something that you're hoping to avoid regarding paranoia?
Yeah, I'm trying not to get paranoid. Sometimes you hear your names going around, and I mean, you should be, if not paranoid, at least on your toes. But I've seen paranoid people make really bad moves this season, so don't play through fear, play through power, I guess.
All right, well, I've run out of questions. Does anyone else have anything they want to say before we get to the vote? All right, well, it is time to vote. Dylan, you're up.
Love you too.
Well, I'm not gonna say some bullshit thing because it never works against this guy, but I hope he does not.
Third time's a charm.
What's a tight?
Anyone has a hidden...
Jara, I'd rather make a move than roll over and die. This is for me.
The rules of Survivor states that if a player plays their hidden immunity idol, all votes cast against that player do not count, and the person with the second highest number of votes is voted out. This is, in fact, a hidden immunity idol. All votes cast against Keenan do not count. I'll read the votes. First vote, Tyler. 1 vote, Tyler. Second vote, Tyler. 2 votes, Tyler. Third vote, Tyler. 3 votes, Tyler. Fourth vote, Jenny. 1 vote, Jenny. 3 votes, Tyler.
That's coming.
Fifth vote, Jenny. 2 votes, Jenny. 3 votes, Tyler. Sixth vote, Jenny. 3 votes, Jenny. 3 votes, Tyler.
Knight's pissed again.
8th person voted out of Survivor BC Tribulation, and the 3rd member of the jury is Jenny.
King
Jenny,
stays king.
bring me your torch.
Alright guys, this is me to fill it out.
Thanks for playing your idol, pal.
Do you have questions for Jenny? Okay, I lost my chat and we'll get to the answer.
I had a feeling it was me.
I'm sorry, Jenny. Sorry.
Don't worry, it's all my fault.
Jenny, the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go.
Wow. Really? Oh.
We're so good at this game,
She
guys.
had an idol too.
Yeah, she walked out with an idol.
Yeah, she found the coin right in front of me.
Alright, boys. All male final 6. You guys can stay right here while we wait for Jen to get her stuff. Listen very carefully. This is a story about the Great Tribulation. Alright, well, I'm sure you all want to know the winner of the Final 6 Immunity Challenge.
We do.
I will not reveal it until after the votes have been cast. So this immunity idol, this immunity necklace, will be played like as if it was an idol. So if you vote for the player who actually won immunity during this final 6th round, it will not count like an idol. You guys have any questions? You want to talk to anyone?
Alright, it literally changes nothing for us.
Alright, I'm going to give you 120 minutes. 119, 118, 117, 116, 115, 14, 113, 112, 111, 110, 9, 108, 107, 106, 105, 104, 103, 102, 101, 100. You guys are done?
Yeah.
Alright, well, it's time to vote. Stevie, you're up.
So much respect for you. You played an awesome game and you overcame so much. I admire you very much.
100% out of complete respect.
Sorry, brother.
Love you, baby. It's time to go.
All right, in last place with 6 points, Luke. Tied for 5th with 7 points was Dylan and Tyler each. Keenan also took the temptation, so he disqualified himself from the challenge. So he did not compete in the final 6 immunity challenge. So it is between Knight and Stevie. Knight and Stevie, you both scored 11 points, so it came down to the tiebreaker. One who was closest to the tiebreaker number. Remember, the tiebreaker question was how many total numbers were in the first, how many total letters are in the first name of every contestant who competed this season. Knight, you said 88. Stevie, you said 81. The person who was closest to that number and the winner of this immunity challenge is Stevie.
Good job, Stevie.
What was the right number?
79.
It's a dream come true. I wanted this all season, Jaira.
Stevie. All right, if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Jara, let's cut the corn.
That looks like my gold coin.
I'm playing this for myself.
All right, the rules of Survivor states that if a player plays their hidden immunity idol, all votes cast against that player do not count, and the person with the second highest number of votes is voted out. This is in fact a hidden immunity idol. All votes cast against Knight will not count. All right. Here we go. First vote. Stevie does not count. Second vote. Stevie does not count. Third vote. Knight does not count. Fourth vote. Knight
does not count. Fifth vote. Night does not count. One vote left. Ninth person voted out of Survivor BC Tribulation, and the fourth member of the jury is Keenan.
Good try, buddy.
Nice, guys.
You need to bring me your torch.
Played well.
Alright, Keenan, we'll try to smoke it.
It's been a pleasure, guys.
Bye, Keenan.
Play hard.
Game.
Play freaking hard, guys.